What's up, people? It's time for another Forgotten Songs of the 80s video because I said so. If you've been watching my channel, then you know I love 80s pop culture, and this is one of my favorite series to do. I did the last episode of the series about 8 months ago, so I figured why not. This is going to be episode number 5, so if you haven't seen the previous ones, then go back and check them out. Here's episode number 1. Here's number 2, 3, 4. I created that wonderful thumbnail so you can differentiate each episode. I'm of course joking. It's the same beautiful thumbnail that I slaved over a warm, ancient computer for weeks to make. It takes just 15 cents a day to save a thumbnail maker. Won't you please donate? Alright, so these songs might have been high on the charts, not even a top 40 hit, or not on the charts at all back in the 80s. No matter what position they had, these are songs that have seemingly been forgotten. Here we are, almost 40 years removed from when these songs were released into the world, and I hardly hear anything about these songs anymore unless you specifically tune into a streaming music service's 80s channel. Just remember that if you do that, then you're putting more money into this person's pocket to make more music, which feeds her ravenous fans and stunts their growth past the age of 13. You don't want that now, do you? You do? You disgust me. Let's get to the forgotten songs of the 80s. We're going to start the episode with a guy that looks like he should have been the president of the hair club for men instead of a rock star. I can relate because although I'm the sexiest man alive, I look like I should have been a middle-aged guy doing a music YouTube channel. This song is by no means his most popular song, but it's definitely one of those songs that when I heard it again, it brought back some of those nostalgic feels that pretty much all of these songs give me. I remember where I was when I first heard this song at 4 years old. I wasn't quite prepared for the day where my biggest achievement of successfully filling my diaper would go from cheers to disgust at 45. Come on, you know this is why you partially tune in every week. It's because my weird sense of humor. Back to the artist that wrote this song. We all love him for his yacht rock contributions from the early 80s, and this is one of them. The song is All Right by Christopher Cross from 1983. Up next is a song by a Tongan-American family from Minnesota that are all Mormons. I bet you never thought you'd hear anyone say that, especially about the 80s. They're probably a one of one, so you should be able to figure it out if you know 80s music. This song was off their debut album of the same name as the band, and it's a big band and an even bigger family. The band consists of 8 members, all of them being siblings, but they come from a family of 17 siblings. If I had 16 siblings, I'd probably want to become a wrestler instead so I can take out my aggression on them. This song has a specific sound that came out of Minneapolis, and it's often compared to Prince, who is also from Minneapolis. Their style on this song kind of reminds me of that Gloria Estefan Cuban upbeat style, too. The song is Crush on You by the Jets from 1986. This next song is one of 2 that were big hits for this duo with the 3-syllable name that starts with the letter E. Maybe I'll use the other one in another video someday. This song is about the writer pleading with his lover to show him compassion and respect. Once you get to that point in a relationship, it's a lost cause. The writer admits to not usually being able to write about his own emotions in these situations, and much rather would write about songs from other people's perspectives. This was one of the exceptions where he was able to pour his heart out. It led to Virgin Radio UK listeners choosing this as their #1 top Pride anthem in a 2021 poll. The song is A Little Respect by Erasure from 1988.
I try to discover a little something to make me sweeter. Oh baby, refrain from breaking my heart. I'm so in love with you. I'll be forever blue. That you give me no reason why you make me work so hard. That you give me no, that you give me no, that you give me no, that you give me no soul. I hear you calling, oh baby, please give a little respect to
After this next song, it gets a little laid back with the next couple of songs. This one is still laid back, but not really. This song isn't going to win any awards for its lyrics, but it's more known for its vibe. Rolling Stone described this song as perhaps the most unconvincing anti-drug song of all time. There aren't many ways you can interpret this song, but I'm sure they're not talking about being against jungle fever. They have to be talking about either heroin or cocaine or both. They're telling you not to ride the white horse, but if you want to ride the white pony. Hence why Rolling Stone said that this is the most unconvincing anti-drug song of all time. It's kind of like telling people that having sex with your socks on isn't cheating. And seriously, if you're having sex with your socks on, you need to reevaluate your life. The song is White Horse by Laid Back from 1983. See what I did there? Laid Back?
Don't ride the white horse. If you wanna ride, don't ride the white horse. If you wanna ride, don't ride the white horse. If you wanna ride, don't ride the white horse. White horse, don't ride the white horse. White horse, don't ride the white horse. No.
Now we come to another three-syllable named group that starts with the letter E. Speaking of that Gloria Estefan Cuban sound, this group is from Miami, Florida, which has a huge Cuban influence on its communities and music. Like I said though, this is a laid-back song, so you're not going to hear that influence in this one like you would hear in most of their other upbeat songs. But it was written by the creator of the group, who is Cuban, and his name is Louis Martinet. Despite this not being their typical sounding song, it was their biggest hit. Even though it's a #1 hit, I feel like it's still one of those songs that's been buried in the heap of songs from that time. This group had recorded one of their hit songs called Point of No Return as their debut single, with almost completely different members than they did this song. The only original member that remained when they recorded this song about 2 years later was their lead singer, Jeanette Giraudo. The song is Seasons Change by Exposé from 1987.
Some dreams are in the nighttime, and some seem like yesterday, but leaves turn brown and fade. Ships sail away. You long to say 1,000 words, but seasons change. It feels like it's forever.
If it wasn't for a very popular 80s TV show named Family Ties with Michael J. Fox, it's possible we would have never heard anything about this song. When it was originally released in 1981, it only reached number 79 on the Billboard Hot 100, and nobody even wanted to record this song when it was written in 1977 for some strange reason, because this is a great song. It's probably because it's a ballad and it was right in the middle of the disco era where artists wanted all upbeat songs. It was re-released in 1986, like I said, on the TV show Family Ties, and it sent it on a ride straight to the top at number 1, which goes to prove you can have the greatest song in the world, but if it doesn't get promoted, then nobody is going to hear it, let alone help it become a hit. This is one of the songs that I really wanted to learn how to play the intro to when I first started playing the piano. The song is At This Moment by Billy Vera and the Beaters from 1981.
What did you think I would say at this moment when I'm faced with the knowledge that you just don't love me? Did you think I would curse you or say things to hurt you? 'Cause you just don't love me no more. Did you think I could hate you or raise my hands to you? Now come on, you know me too well. How could I hurt you when, darling, I love you and you know I'd never hurt you? Oh, what do you think I would give at this moment? If you'd stay, I'd subtract 20 years from my life.
We end the video with the group that I featured here in my top 20 songs of the 80s video way back when I was a wee bit tadpole on YouTube. If you haven't seen it yet, then check it out if it's not blocked. It's been blocked 1 or 2 times before and it keeps coming back. This is probably the most typical 80s sounding song in this video with its synths and dance club style. This sound is partially why we love the 80s music scene and why a lot of us have never left it. Some say it's too similar to their other hit song, You Spin Me Round, but it's apparently the reason why it's also a hit song. The song is Brand New Lover by Dead or Alive from 1986. Alright, so that's another Forgotten Songs of the 80s video. Don't be shy, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of these songs. Suggest other songs that you think of Forgotten Songs of the 80s. Tell me how beautiful I am. Whatever.
If you wanna ride